Good evening, everybody, and it is Tuesday night, and that means it's time for Talking Movies with Sean, Kenny, and Jim. I'm Sean.
I'm Kenny.
I'm Jim.
And tonight we are doing a two-topic show. We are going to segue into our final topic by starting with TV actors who jumped to directing feature films, and then we're going to pay particular attention to one that we lost not too long ago, Mr. Rob Reiner, who's probably one of the biggest examples of this type of move. So we're going to pay him particular attention because of, unfortunately, what happened to him and, his passing. And so, yeah, that's the topic for tonight. So you've got some of the regulars already in the chat room. Dan, Greg.
Hey, guys. How are you? Thank you for being here.
And that's it so far. So cool.
Hey, Texas is here.
Oh, Texas is here. Yay, Texas. All right. All right, now we can start.
Yep. And they
one
don't
of
party
our,
until it's a Texas party.
That's right.
One of the things that I did want to cover real quick is one of our regulars who's not with us tonight, regular guest Mike from Mike's DVD and Blu-ray collection. He's got a show running against us tonight. So if you're watching this one, you can watch his on the replay.
We will crush him.
He's doing a show tonight with, who is he doing a show with?
Nobody as cool as any of us.
Yeah. Maybe Poxy Weber.
Yeah.
Sit on it, Mike.
I don't know who he's doing a show with. Anyway, I'm watching on the other monitor. Only 3 people are watching him right now, so we're
he's the bionic man, so it's got to be Oscar Goldman.
But they're doing I just wanted to call attention to it. One, because he's a good friend. Two, I think the topic is cool. It's thoughts on the deterioration of Turner classic movies.
Oh, that'll be good. Yeah.
Yeah,
we should have thought of that shit.
Yeah,
I watch a lot of it on Max.
Yeah.
No, that's a great topic.
Great topic.
Yeah. So I don't know how long he's planning to run tonight, but definitely check out the replay over on Mike's DVD and Blu-ray collection. And then Jim, you said you wanted to pay respects to somebody we lost recently too.
Yeah. Just real quickly, over the weekend, one of my favorite character actors as a kid and as an adult was T.K. Carter, who passed away this past weekend. And just wanted to pay a little bit of respect to him. He was in a lot of memorable movies, comedic, dramatic, and horror. A couple that jump out immediately. I know Kenny was a big fan of Seems Like Old Times and Dr. Detroit. And I was a huge fan of Southern Comfort and especially The Thing. He played Knowles, the cook, in The Thing. So real quick, I just wanted to acknowledge T.K. Carter, rest in peace, gone, never forgotten.
Absolutely.
Yep. As soon as I saw his face, I went, "Oh shit!" Because the name didn't hit me, but I knew exactly who he was as soon as I saw his face.
Yeah, and he was. I mean, he was just as good. I mean, and Seems Like Old Times. Okay, I mean, you got Chevy Chase and Goldie Hawn and Charles Grodin, but he steals the movie in the third act, drunk as hell while he's cooking dinner and making his chicken pepperoni or whatever the fuck it is.
Aurora's chicken pepperoni.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen that movie in 40 years, but I could still picture that scene. Yeah. You know, it's just, that's the type of actor he was.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, terrible loss. It's unfortunately, as we get older, we're going to have more and more of those, and I'm not looking forward to it.
No.
So, all right. So let's jump into our topic for tonight, which is TV actors who made the jump to theatrical features. And so I did what I usually do for research. I consult ChatGPT to print out a list in case I forget anybody. And it's funny because I printed the list and it didn't include somebody that I thought should have been on there. And I went, "What about?" and the name, and ChatGPT goes, "Oh yeah, of course they should be on the list," and then printed out a big giant long thing of credits. I'm like, why didn't you include it in the first place? So apparently what you have to do is you have to type comprehensive list.
Ooh.
Then it'll give you everything you want.
Yeah, see, I Googled that shit.
Yeah.
And then I wrote stuff down.
Yeah. I did it Chat GPT way because it does all the formatting for me and I just have to print it out. So oh, Mr. Dan has the person who is with Mike tonight, Gino Cuddy.
Of course.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Meant no disrespect to
Thanks, Dan.
Gino.
No. All right. So I guess we'll do these chronologically based on what Chat GPT spit out for me. And the first example was somebody I completely forgot. And I'll kick it off. I don't know if you guys want to just throw stuff out there or just go around, or I just throw names out, or what you want to do.
You can throw some names out, and
all right.
If we come across somebody that's not on the lists or whatever, we can always interject if you want. All right. That works for me. If that works for Kenny.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Well, the first one it spit out was Clint Eastwood.
He's on my list.
He's on my list.
Rowdy Yates.
Yep. Unfortunately, it didn't print all the movies that he directed, but I'll leave that up to you guys to plug in the holes for that.
I almost broke out his movie debut as an example, which is Play Misty for me.
Mm-hmm.
And anyone who doesn't know what that movie is Fatal Attraction 15 years before Fatal Attraction.
Right.
More or less. Okay.
Yep.
But that was his movie debut, and he's directed well over 50 movies since.
Yeah.
Won a couple of Oscars for Unforgiven and $1 Million Baby, and been nominated quite a few other times. And yeah, just a lot of people forget that he started off on TV, but yeah, he's a consummate filmmaker without a doubt.
Started in
Mr. Dan just made me laugh. Clint's had a decent career, I guess.
Yeah, he's done all right.
Yeah, he's done all right.
Great career, horrible taste in women.
That's true. That is true. Yeah, he's been nominated for a lot of Oscars. He's won it 4 times, I believe. Maybe not Oscars, but he's won. IMDb has him printed out as. Oh no, he won 4 Oscars, but I don't know if they're all for directing or not.
Well, he won Best Director for Unforgiven and Best Producer for Best Picture, and the same thing for $1 Million Baby.
Okay.
Because he produced and directed it, and that one also won Best Picture.
Yeah.
He's never won an acting Oscar. Let's put it that way.
No.
And he was also, I believe, he was also nominated for American Sniper, and I believe he was also nominated for Mystic River, but I might be wrong.
Yep. And he was nominated for Letters from Iwo Jima. And he won a Irving G. Thalberg Memorial Award in 1995.
Yeah, which is a career achievement award
that
they give to people. And they probably figured that, 30 years ago, he wouldn't be much prolific after that. And it's
right.
Yeah.
He's getting up there in age, and he showed them.
Yep.
hey, Jen.
Still making movies.
Yeah. How old is he now?
95.
He's pushing 100. He's in his 90s.
1940. So yeah.
Yeah, when Clint dies, man, I'm going to wear black for like 2 years.
Yeah.
That one's going to hit hard.
Yeah, it is. Because that dude, he's been part of my life going back to when I was a little monster kid watching the Mr. Dan just threw it out there. That's what I was just going to say. He had a bit part in Revenge of the Creature. That's the first time I saw him.
Tarantula. He's one of the soldiers in Tarantula.
Oh, is he?
Yep.
Oh, wow. That's great.
If I'm not mistaken, he's the one with the flamethrower.
Oh, cool. Yeah. I haven't seen that in forever.
Yeah.
Mr.
When he goes, we're going to end up doing like, a series of tribute episodes for him. One for his acting and another one for his directing.
Exactly. I'm just going to say the same thing.
You know what I mean? You could do an episode just on his Westerns alone.
Yep.
And another one just on the Dirty Harry movies alone. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's how big Clint Eastwood really is.
Yeah, he as a director, I think he's got a really varied filmography in terms of subject matter. I mean, you wouldn't I don't think you could really nail him down on a genre. I'm trying to figure out why this won't list what he's got, but
Yeah, I'm trying to think about the movies that he's directed, and he's hit every genre more or less except for like horror and musicals.
40,
And
45 films.
yeah,
Holy
that's
shit.
a lot.
Yeah. Holy crap. Yeah, play Misty for me in 1971. He did the first Dirty Harry.
Well, Don Siegel let him do some second unit directing, and that's how he got his feet wet.
Yep. Yeah, it says director suicide jumper sequence at night. He was uncredited for that.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And then he did a short movie, The Beguiled, the Storyteller, which is probably like a featurette or something for that movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that's a Don Siegel movie too, I believe.
Yeah. High Plains Drifter, Breezy. I don't think I've ever heard of Breezy.
Yeah, that's William Holden, I believe.
Yeah. Damn, dude.
And Kay Lenz.
Holy shit.
I can pull shit out of my ass occasionally.
Yes, you can. That's exactly what the two leads.
Still got a couple brain cells up here.
Yeah, I wish I still had some. Iger Sanction, Outlaw Josie Wales, The Gauntlet, Bronco Billy, Firefox, Honky Tonk Man, Sudden Impact, Pale Rider. He actually directed an episode of Amazing Stories. Do you remember that show?
Yeah. And again, that's a Spielberg thing where that first season, that was the hook, is that they had all these huge movie Hollywood directors that were helming episodes. Joe Dante did a couple. I know. John Landis. I mean, a bunch. I think that's how they got the Twilight Zone thing going. Or it might have been a little bit after that, actually, the more I think about it. That
was in 85. Heartbreak Ridge. Jesus, Heartbreak Ridge was back in 86.
Yep.
Oy.
Yeah, I was dating the succubus. I mean, the ex-wife when that movie came out.
That's when I graduated high school, so that brings back horrifying memories. Bird, White Hunter, Black Heart, The Rookie, not to be confused with The Other Rookie with Dennis Quaid. Unforgiven, A Perfect World, which I see Greg mentioned in the comments. Bridges of Madison County, which I've never seen yet. Absolute Power, Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil.
Yeah, like I say, he's all over the place.
Yeah, he directed a music video for Diana Krall. Why Should I Care? Don't know that.
It's probably something on the soundtrack of one of his movies.
Yeah, I would guess.
Because he plays piano and he's really into jazz. I mean, he actually sings a song on one of his movies. I think Cry Macho or The Mule or something during the credits.
No shit.
Yeah, the first time I heard it, I was like, is that fucking Clint singing? And then I was like, holy shit, it is.
Yep, you're totally right. Oh, wow. I was just amazed because I completely forgot that Clint Eastwood was an actor before he was a director, or a TV actor, I should say. Yeah. Obviously, I knew he was an actor. But Texas, no one needs to watch The Bridges of Madison County.
Yeah.
He sang a little on Rawhide a few times, too. Huh. That's cool.
Yeah, like I said, we could talk about Clint all night long, without a doubt.
That's cool. You met Mara Corday. Name's not ringing a bell for me. Does it ring a bell for you guys?
Mm-mm.
Making the creature features and gave her bit parts years later so she could get SAG health insurance. That's very cool.
I did notice, especially like in Clint Eastwood's movies in the 70s and 80s, he used the same core of actors.
Yeah.
In a lot of his movies, just like Burt Reynolds. There was like a stable of character actors that would appear in his movies.
Yeah. The one guy whose name is escaping me. This is why I used to be able to.
Jeffrey Lewis was in a lot of.
That's exactly the guy I was thinking.
Horrible.
Of. Yeah. Yep. That's exactly the guy I was thinking of. Hey, Larry.
Hey, Larry.
Hey, what's up, Larry?
All right. So Clint Eastwood, he'd be all right for himself.
He's all right.
And next up, this is broken down. The way it broke it down is classic and early television from the 50s to the 70s, and then 70s to the 90s, and then 80s and 2000s.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of shit that we probably never heard of. You could skip around too if you want.
Yeah, some of these I've heard of most of these people, but they haven't directed a lot.
Yeah.
The next guy, he's also had sort of a decent career, Ron Howard.
Yeah, he was the first one I wrote down, actually.
Yeah, it's the first one that came to my mind other than Rob Reiner.
The two of them, it's weird how closely their careers connect. You know what I mean? Because right about the time that Ron Howard was on, or that Rob Reiner was on All in the Family, is when Ron Howard was on Happy Days.
Yep.
And the first movie that Ron Howard directed was Grand Theft Auto, which came out in the 70s. But his first studio film was Night Shift, which, if I'm not mistaken, was 82. And that was a year before Rob Reiner came out with Spinal Tap. And just like Rob Reiner, you look at the beginning of Ron Howard's career, outside of financial success for Night Shift, but looking back, it's become quite a big, it's a cult movie for sure. You're talking banger after banger after banger after banger,
Yep.
And unfortunately, Ron Howard was one of those directors that I absolutely loved. I mean, it was almost like, wow, Ron Howard directed that movie. It's going to be good. But unfortunately, he's put out a lot of crap lately.
Yeah.
I can't really think of the last one that he released that I saw that I was like, wow, that movie was awesome. It just, not even the Da Vinci Code movies. Those did nothing for me.
Oh, wow. He did In the Heart of the Sea, which...
I love that movie. That one's good.
I liked it. I didn't love it, but I didn't realize he did it.
Yep. Because he did it too with Hemsworth. He did that one, and he did Rush, which is a racing movie, which I also really enjoy. I thought that was
one
a really
I liked
good
a
movie.
lot. I liked Rush a lot more than I did In the Heart of the Sea.
Yeah. The In the Heart of the Sea, the first time I watched it, I was underwhelmed by it, and I watched it again, and I really got into it. And now, I really like it.
I've only seen it once. It felt too much like they were in a computer-generated set to me.
Gotcha.
It kind of rang weird, or my perception of it was weird. Cotton Candy, 1978, TV movie. Oh, that's why I don't know what that is. Yeah, first feature film, Night Shift, 1982.
Well,
Splash.
Grand Theft Auto was actually his first one.
His first. Because
that was a Corman movie.
Yeah, I remember that, because that's how he got his start.
Well, he made a deal with Roger Corman that if he appeared in Eat My Dust as an actor, then he could direct a movie, and that's what he did. And Grand Theft Auto is better than Eat My Dust, although they're very similar.
I think, I may be wrong, I just picked up a Blu-ray of one of those two. It was a double feature with Great Texas Dynamite Chase. It was a Shout Factory one.
It's probably Eat My Dust.
Okay. Yeah.
But I could be wrong. So
yeah, I'm thinking it is, but
yeah, I saw them both at the drive-in when I was a kid.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I saw a lot of Corman movies at the drive-in when I was a kid.
Man, he's done music videos too. Michael Sembello, Gravity. But he hit his sweet spot in the late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
With
he had a good run.
Yeah, Cocoon, Gung Ho, Willow, Parenthood, Backdraft, Far and Away, The Paper, Apollo 13, Ransom, Ed TV, and then How the Grinch Stole Christmas, A Beautiful Mind. I forgot about that one.
Yeah, he won an Oscar for that one.
Yeah. The Missing, Cinderella Man, and then The Da Vinci Code, Ross Nixon. That's a good one.
Yeah, he was solid up until about 10 years ago. And then, as far as I'm concerned, his movies just kind of fell off a cliff.
Yeah, I'm trying to see where he kind of went down the toilet, and it looks like
Da Vinci Code.
Hillbilly Elegy.
Before that.
Oh, yeah. Well, I thought his brand got a little tarnished when they called him in to replace those guys for Solo,
Oh,
a Star Wars
Solo.
story. And I like that movie. I'm one of the few people who do.
Yeah, I like it. I don't love it, but I like it.
It's a
I
good Star
understand
Wars
why
heist
it's
movie.
the way
Yeah,
it is, you know.
yeah.
So
But I think that is when he sort of lost his luster in my eyes. And then since then, he hasn't really done much. Hillbilly Elegy. The less we say about that, the better.
Don't forget, he's also doing TV too.
Yeah, he did that 13 Lives movie about those.
I heard good things about that one.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I did see that, and I rated it pretty high. I gave it an 8 out of 10. That was on Amazon Prime, though, I think. So.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
that Eden movie is on streaming now. That's his most recent movie, and I've heard mixed things at best about that one. That's with Jude Law and Sydney Sweeney, and yeah,
Sydney Sweeney's in it too, and Anna de Armas.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, I'm putting that on the list.
Yams, Kenny Yams.
He's got a big smile on his face.
Wreck it, Ralph.
Oh yeah, yeah. Everybody chiming in. Happy Days, of course. But did he ever direct any episodes of Happy Days?
Uh,
I don't know, to be honest.
Let's go take a look. I don't
say
think he did.
yeah.
I would say yeah too, but it doesn't look like he did.
Yeah, as far as I know, Corman gave him his first shot at directing.
Yeah,
You know, outside of his own home movie type shit, you know.
Right. Yeah, the stuff he made. Yeah, he didn't do any Happy Days episodes.
Yeah, which surprises me.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, Henry Winkler did.
He did?
As far as I know. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Cool. Yeah, I figured he would have too, Larry. All right. I think the most recent movie that I've seen of Ron Howard is 13 Lives. I saw Hillbilly Elegy, unfortunately. But yeah, he did Pavarotti, Rebuilding Paradise. Oh, I did see that. That's a good one. That's a documentary about the wildfires in California in 2018.
Oh, okay.
That's a really good movie, actually. Genius is a TV series that he directed one episode. And then, yeah, the Angels and Demons, Da Vinci Code movies. And Heidi Montag says no to plastic in 2010. That's probably my favorite.
Well, if Heidi says so, that's good enough for me.
that actually is rated a 2.7 on IMDb.
He sold his soul for that one.
Not one that's going to be on his best of list. Yeah. All right. We all know Ron Howard.
Yeah.
All right. The next one who's listed is who we're going to talk about in the last hour of the show. So we'll skip over Rob Reiner.
Yeah.
For this point, but sort of linked up with Ron Howard and Rob Reiner is Penny Marshall.
Yes. Who's also on my list.
Yes. And I was surprised by the number of movies that she directed that I didn't even realize.
Yeah. She cranked out quite a few in a short period of time, actually, because she died young.
Yes, she did.
Not super young, but you know.
Yeah. But she directed 16 movies.
She had a nice little run there too.
Yeah.
She had a great run.
Yeah, she had a great run. Jumping Jack Flash was her first feature film.
Yeah, which I find very underrated. I think that movie's funny as hell.
Yeah. And then she did one episode of Tracy Ullman Show, and she did a music video for Aretha Franklin, and then she launched into her big streak with Big Awakenings, her big streak. A League of Their Own, Renaissance Man,
Mm-hmm.
The Preacher's Wife, Riding in Cars with Boys, and then that's sort of where she went back to TV, and then she did a movie about Dennis Rodman in 2020.
Oh, didn't know that, but okay.
Yeah.
Big basketball fan.
Yeah, I know that. She was a big Lakers fan.
Yeah, it says Dennis Rodman told Penny he didn't trust or want anyone else to tell his story. And it must have taken a little while to come out because she passed away in 2018. The movie wasn't released until 2020.
That's why I was surprised when you said 2020. I was like, wow, okay.
Yeah. I wonder if that was on streaming or something, because I don't know if that was theatrical or not.
Well, that would have been right in the middle of the pandemic.
Yeah.
So it probably was like maybe a film festival thing or a streaming thing of some kind. Who knows?
Somebody posted a comment on IMDb. It says Penny Marshall died in 2018, 2 years before this movie was supposedly released. Word is that Rodman personally wanted Marshall to do a documentary on him, probably to save his image after the North Korea thing, and videos of him and his friends stealing from stories were published. Well, okay. But the project ran out of money, and then Penny died. So who knows if this documentary will ever see the light of day? Okay. Maybe it wasn't released.
Gotcha. It's locked up in the vault with the missing Prince tapes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's weird. There's a poster. It's called it says it's called Rodman Rebound, but on IMDb it's just listed as Rodman. So interesting.
Sold for foreign sales or marketed for foreign sales, probably.
Yeah.
And then it just never happened.
Interesting. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, but she did, of course, Big and A League of Their Own. Big is definitely a favorite.
Hi, Jen.
She also worked for the League of Their Own TV series.
I forgot that there was a League of Their Own TV series, to be honest.
She did one episode of it. Let's see how long that lasted. Apparently 6 episodes. Woohoo!
That's probably why I didn't know it existed.
But it did get nominated for costume design in the Emmys. So one episode. Oh, the things you'll learn on our show. Oh well. All right, next up. Unless there's anything else you wanted to mention about Penny Marshall.
No, other than she, like we said earlier, she had a great run. Yeah. What's your guys' favorite movie of hers?
Big. Oh, no. You know what? Take that back. I love Big, but I like Awakenings more.
What about you, Kenny?
Big.
I'll go with The League of Their Own. I
Really?
love The League of Their Own. Yeah, that movie's...
It's a great movie.
You're gonna lose. It's just so good.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for the Awakenings and the tears and all that.
Awakenings is one of those movies that tear your heart out, you know.
Right. Yeah. I saw that theatrically. I mean, I saw Big theatrically and A League of Their Own theatrically too, but Awakenings just sort of hit me the hardest. And it's the one that I haven't watched multiple times, so because I know what it's going to do to me. All right, next up, Danny DeVito.
He wasn't on my list, but yeah, that's a good one. That is a good one. I forgot all about that.
Yeah, of course.
Which really sucks because War of the Roses is like my favorite movie of all time, basically. I didn't even think about that. Very good. Yeah. Damn you, Chat GPT.
He's got 24 director's credits.
Yeah.
A lot of short films, though.
Yeah.
And TV stuff. But yeah.
No, that's another guy that, you know, when he passes away someday, I'm going to be very sad. Because, again, that's just another guy who's been around forever in my, you know.
Yeah.
From Taxi onward, you know.
He did throw Mama from the train.
Yep.
Yes, he did.
Man, War of the Roses, Hoffa.
Mm-hmm.
And
Duplex
He
is
did
so
an episode
funny.
of Amazing Stories. What'd you say, Kenny?
Duplex is so funny with Ben Stiller and Drew Barrymore.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Didn't
Dude,
he direct? Well, I'm sorry, Kenny. Go ahead.
No, I was like, do yourself a favor and just sit and watch that because it is funny. It is really funny.
Didn't he direct Death the Smoochie?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Matilda.
Matilda.
He had a nice little run too.
Yeah, I was going to say from 87 to 2002, everything he directed was pretty consistent.
3 episodes of Taxi. Wow.
Yeah. And he did some TV movies, The Ratings Game, and Queen Bee.
Alrighty then.
Bee, the girl that used to have it all, now realizes her perception of herself is not really accurate. And that had Alicia Silverstone in it, Jennifer Carpenter. And that's about it as far as I recognize. And Danny DeVito, but he played himself. So
that's cheating.
Yeah, that's cheating.
I'm really surprised he hasn't done any Philadelphia ones. The TV show. He hasn't directed any of them. As long as they've been on. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a show that I always wanted to watch and I just never have.
I've seen it here and there, but I've never watched it, consistently. I did see the Glory Hole episode, which was one of the funniest goddamn things I've ever seen in my life.
I don't know the context of this, but
you don't want to know. It was pretty funny.
Oh boy. Hey, Larry shouted out Hoffa. He's got a new movie coming out called Saint Sebastian.
Okay.
Which sounds kind of interesting. It's survivors in post-apocalyptic Russia after a nuclear war.
Wow. From Danny DeVito?
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
Let's see if we've got any kind of... Oh, wow. This has been sitting in the can for a while. Post-production was completed in 2012. As of December 19, it still had not secured a release date.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's not boding well.
The film that shall not be released. Domonos, Christos. There you go, Roy. I told you I'd work it in.
Well played.
Thank you.
And then here's a curveball. I didn't even realize this. The next one on the list is Charles Laughton, who did a bunch of live TV dramas in the 50s, didn't get specific, but he directed Night of the Hunter.
I know he directed Night of the Hunter, but
Yeah.
I didn't realize he was a TV guy.
Yeah. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't on my list.
No, me either. All right. So then coming up, we've got Ben Stiller.
I wrote him down, but then I crossed him off because he did appear in movies before TV. Because he did his big screen debut is in Next of Kin with Patrick Swayze. He's the mobster's kid, and that was way before the Stiller Show.
Okay.
So, but I can see where ChatGPT would say that because technically he was. Yeah, I mean, from that point of view, I guess Danny DeVito was in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest before Taxi. So I shouldn't. Sure. I'm splitting hairs, but
right.
But no, Ben Stiller, absolutely.
Yeah. Reality Bites, Zoolander, Secret Life of Walter Mitty.
I'll keep going. You haven't gotten to the best one yet.
Well, that's what ChatGPT gave me. I'm looking on IMDb here.
Tropic Thunder.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, one of the greatest comedies ever, in my opinion. I know Kenny's not a fan, but I fucking love that movie.
He did The Cable Guy, too, which kind of got him in some...
hot water.
Yeah, I don't want to say hot water because he didn't get in trouble for it or anything, but he took some heat for it because it wasn't well received.
Because people were expecting another Ace Ventura movie,
right?
And at the time, Jim Carrey got such a huge paycheck for it that they were just expecting that, and that's not what that movie is.
Right. Yeah, I remember watching it, and hey, Bobcat Goldthwait, I called him out on Jim's show. Remember that?
Absolutely. And I was like, excellent pull. Remember how excited I was when you
Yeah.
pulled that one out?
He's in the comments. Greg brought him up. He goes, "Oh, Bobcat Goldthwait, LOL, just kidding," for director. I was like,
Yeah.
no, that actually works.
No, Bobcat directed some great movies.
Yeah, some underrated movies, underseen movies. And I haven't seen the one he's probably most famous for directing, Shakes the Clown. I haven't seen that one.
It's an acquired taste like the rest of his movies, but
I'm
I
sure.
enjoy it.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one, but I've seen Willow Creek and what is it? Is it Greatest American Dad?
World's Greatest Dad.
Greatest Dad. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And God Save America, I think was his. He did that one too, didn't he?
Yeah. God Bless America.
Or
Yeah.
God Bless America. Yeah.
Yeah. I love that movie.
Yeah.
That was a Dollar Tree favorite. Yeah, he's got a bunch of directing credits, but a lot of TV stuff and a lot of shorts. Zoolander 2 was his last comedy, and then he did the Stiller and Mira Nothing Is Lost documentary, which I did not see.
Yeah,
but
Kenny
I've heard
did.
good
He
things
was
about it.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I was gonna say Kenny was raving about that one.
Yeah. And I can't imagine why he directed that, but you know. And he's got 3 other things in development. So we'll see if those ever come out. Cool. All right. Jason Bateman.
Ooh, I didn't put him down either, but again, good one.
Now I know he's very famous for directing stuff for TV.
Bad Words.
Yeah, that movie is hilarious.
Yes, I own it. I love it.
Yeah, I love that movie.
Catherine Hahn's great in that movie.
Yeah. He also did a movie called The Family Fang.
I've heard of it. I've never seen it.
That has himself and Nicole Kidman and Catherine Hahn.
Mm-hmm.
Who else is in that? Christopher Walken. Interesting. I haven't seen that one. That one, let's see, TV. Yeah, that was actually the movie he directed right after Bad Words, and then everything else he's done has been in TV.
Yeah.
But he's doing a movie called The Pinkerton, which is about the Pinkertons detective agency back in 1850.
I was going to say, that's got to be a Western if it's about the Pinkertons.
Yeah, and they became famous by claiming that he had thwarted a plot to assassinate Abraham Lincoln, who later retained his services during the Civil War. That is, when is that coming out? No idea. Doesn't even have a cast for that one yet. It's written by Daniel Casey, directed by Jason Bateman. So it's in pre-production. Cool. That's why it doesn't have a release date. All right. Who else do we got here? Terry Gilliam.
Oh, yeah. Again.
Yeah.
Monty Python. I didn't even think about that. And of course, you know, he's directed. I didn't think about the TV connection with him, but yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. He co-directed Holy Grail, but he did, of course, Brazil, 12 Monkeys.
Fisher King.
Fear and Loathing.
Yeah.
Bats.
I'm going to do a thing on my channel, I think either in February or March, where I'm going to give some movies some second chances.
Yeah.
And I've picked a few of them. I think one of them is going to be Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, because I absolutely hated that movie the first time I watched it.
I'm not a huge fan of it. I don't own it. I'm a fan of certain sequences, especially bats. You know what I mean? The way he just starts freaking out. Whenever Benicio del Toro is on screen, it's gold. You know, I mean, he steals the movie. But yeah, I see where you're coming from.
Yeah, that's one of them. He directed Jabberwocky, which is the first movie I ever walked out of as a kid.
Yeah, that movie's pretty bad.
Yep. Time Bandits. Fisher King.
Love it.
Yep. The
12 Monkeys
Imaginary.
is my favorite, though. I love
Yeah,
12 Monkeys.
I would say the Fisher King is my favorite of his.
What about you, Kenny? You a fan of any Terry Gilliam's films?
Not really. He's kind of weird for me.
His movies are weird. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
I did enjoy Fisher King because I like the acting in Fisher King.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Rob Williams is great in that movie.
Yeah. That's probably. I would say that's probably maybe his most mainstreamish movie. Maybe.
It got a lot of Oscar love because Mercedes Rule got an
Mercedes
Oscar
Rule won, and the screenplay won too.
Yeah,
because it is a little more mainstream than 12 Monkeys, I would think. Because 12 Monkeys was definitely his biggest success. Well,
right.
Time Bandits was kind of a hit too at the time.
Yeah, it was a big movie.
But Time Bandits, even back then, was weird.
Yeah,
I mean, I love Time Bandits, but it's a weird movie.
It is, and Brazil is weird.
Brazil is still a movie that I haven't really warmed up to.
Really?
It's one of those movies that I respect more than I like. You know what I mean?
The only thing I remember about Brazil is Katherine Hellman stretching out her face. That's all. I mean, I remember seeing Siskel and Ebert review that, and I just remember that, and it's just then the box on the VHS had that guy all in blue and yellow on the front cover,
mm-hmm.
And it was just the fuck's this? You know?
It's a bizarre movie. It's one that I should probably watch again.
You're talking about this?
Yeah, Baron Munchausen. Yeah.
We're gonna send that meme to you tonight.
I just remember Roger Ebert
playing in the background.
I just remember Roger Ebert when they did the thing for that, and then I go, that's Katherine Hellman from Who's the Boss and Soap.
Yep, that's funny. I think that's the number one publicity still I see for that movie. And I didn't realize that. That's Jim Broadbent pulling her face out. That's crazy.
Yeah, I just remember the guy in the office that's constantly shrinking because he's sharing the desk with the guy in the office next door, so it's constantly moving back and forth, and he's losing his shit. But again, that's a movie I haven't watched in damn near 40 years. So
yeah, I haven't. I couldn't even tell you when I watched it. I don't even think I saw the whole thing all the way through.
Yeah, it's one that I should definitely watch again because it probably just went over my head, as a kid.
Yeah,
either that or I wasn't stoned enough.
That may be the case. All right. Baron von Janhausen.
Yeah, see, that's another one that I know I've seen, but I couldn't tell you a thing about it.
Yeah, I did not see it. I don't think. I think I always get Brazil and Adventures of Baron Munchausen confused for some reason. And then he came out with the Fisher King, and I was like, okay, now I have my bearings. All right. Next up is Adam McKay. There's one that's probably not on anybody's list.
No, I didn't realize he was an actor on TV.
He was on Saturday Night Live.
Oh.
He was in Billy Madison too, right? He was the principal in Billy Madison that said, "That is the most stupidest thing I've ever heard."
Let's see. Actor. Yeah, he I think this one's kind of pushing the line because he was on 15 episodes of Saturday Night Live, but usually as a background person.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I said. He was like a writer more than a performer, as far as I know.
Yeah, he was a performer occasionally, but yeah. See,
that's what she said.
ChatGPT included him, but left out Penny Marshall the first time I read that.
Right.
AI. It's the future. But yeah, he did Anchorman, Talladega Nights, Step Brothers, the other guys.
Lots and lots of stuff.
Step Brothers, Man Without Glasses.
Alrighty.
Those are the ones he acted in. But yeah, he was also he also directed those two, Step Brothers, Anchorman 2, the Big Short, which I think is probably his best movie. Although Vice is pretty good. All right, next up.
I'm a huge fan of Anchorman.
Oh yeah, I'm too.
I love Anchorman.
The original, yeah.
The first one.
Terrible. Yeah. But yeah, the original is classic. Seth MacFarlane.
He was on my list.
Okay.
Yeah, because of Ted.
Yep.
Don't
Ted.
like the 1,000 Ways to Die in the West or whatever has got to be one of the worst fucking movies I've ever seen. But the original Ted movie is hilarious.
You didn't like that movie?
No. When the highlight of that movie is Doogie Howser taking a shit in a hat, you know you've got problems. Because there's a few jokes in that movie I thought were quite funny.
Yeah.
But it would have made a better short film than a feature film. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So. That was a movie. I forget what the situation was, but Lori and I were both having a shitty day, and Lori goes, "Let's go see A Million Ways to Die in the West." And we did, and we laughed, but we came home and went, we could have stayed home.
I blind bought it and didn't like it. And then when I first started my channel, that was one of the first videos I ever did of why do I own this piece of shit. Mm-hmm. And then I tried to put it on again just to give it another try, and the Blu-ray wouldn't work.
Oh.
So I threw it out, and for once I didn't feel bad about it.
That's funny.
It was a sign.
Oh, that's funny. All right. Here's one that I bet nobody had on their list because they didn't think about it. And even ChatGPT says it's borderline, but historically included. Woody Allen.
I had Woody Allen on my list, believe it or not.
I did too.
Okay.
Because I've got a couple other guys that were in that writer's room with him on the Show of Shows and the Sid Caesar Comedy Hour and all that stuff. But yeah, Woody Allen, absolutely. And he did pop up on that show that he wrote for, but it was more like stand-up than acting.
Yeah, the credit that ChatGPT gave me was 1960s TV comedy appearances. That's all it says. That's real specific.
Yeah, no, he was in the writer's room with Mel Brooks and Carl Reiner and a couple other guys that might be on your list, but you know. And God, how would you like to be a fly on the wall for that room?
No.
You know, I mean, just the amount of sheer comedic talent in that room. I mean, people can talk about Saturday Night Live all they want.
Yeah, that's got to come up second to that one.
Yeah.
All right. What else do we got here? George Clooney.
Had him on here.
Yep. Of course, he was in ER. He did Confessions of a Dangerous Mind, which I love. I love that movie. Good Night and Good Luck.
Mm-hmm.
What else has he done? He's won 2 Oscars.
Yeah, but one was for writing or acting for Sariana, and the other one was probably for producing. I'm trying to think what movie he produced that won Best Picture.
Argo.
Was he a producer on that?
Yep.
Well, since you mentioned Argo, Ben Affleck is on my list.
Yep.
As is Bradley Cooper from Alias.
Oh, wow. There you go.
Because they were both on Alias.
That's a good one. What did he direct?
Who, Bradley Cooper?
Yeah. I can't think off the top of my head.
Stars Born?
Oh, he did that. Yeah, that's right. Duh.
And what's the other one about Bernstein? Maestro or whatever it was called, where he played Leonard Bernstein, the conductor.
Oh yeah. That was
because he was up for a bunch of Oscars for both of them.
Yeah. Bradley Cooper. He's definitely not on the list that I got, but let's see. Oh, he's got a new movie out right now. That is This Thing On?
Yeah, the stand-up one.
Yeah.
With him and Will Arnett.
Yeah, Star is Born, Maestro, and Is This Thing On? Good pick. I completely forgot about it. I didn't really know that he was on TV because I didn't watch Alias. So
I never watched Alias, but I knew that. I didn't know Ben Affleck was on Alias, but I knew Bradley Cooper was.
Okay.
Because him and Jennifer Garner have been friends forever. And that's how she got her start, was on that show. So.
And then Ben Affleck ruined her career.
That's what he does. Lion face, roar! Lemon face. Those who know. Okay.
Denzel Washington.
I got him on the list as well.
All right. I remember him from St. Elsewhere. He was my favorite part of St. Elsewhere. I used to watch that as a kid.
Him and Ed Begley.
Flounder.
Yeah. Howie Mandel with hair.
Yeah. And serious.
Yes.
Serious.
I always thought he could have been a good serious actor because he was good on St. Elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Most comedians can be good serious actors when they try. I mean, look at Robin Williams was a trained actor, so.
Steve Martin.
Look at Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy. Yeah. Steve
Martin, absolutely.
And as crazy as it is to say, Adam Sandler.
Yep.
Jury's out on that puppy.
I know. I watched Jay Kelly and I didn't hate it as much as you did. I
didn't say I hated it.
Well, his
I just didn't like it that much.
Yeah.
I respect it. I think the performances were good in it and this and that. It just didn't work for me.
Yeah. All I kept thinking about the whole time I was watching it was you talking about every time he says call somebody puppy.
Yeah, I just wanted to reach into the screen and slap the shit out of him.
Yeah. Yeah. That was on my mind.
Sorry. I didn't mean to take away from your experience.
Every time he said it, your face flashed into my head going, shut up.
I'm truly sorry now.
All right. Here's one that you might have it on your list. I am not familiar with this guy because I did not watch the show, and I stapled right through his first name. So, Tom McCarthy.
Yes, he was on Boston Legal, or not Boston Legal, the high school show, Boston
Public.
Thank you. He was one of the teachers on it, and then he directed Spotlight.
Yep, and The Station Agent.
Oh, I forgot about The Station Agent, but yeah. He I don't know if he acted in Spotlight or not, but yeah, he was definitely one of the. I remember when Spotlight came out, I was like, hey, and he was doing the press rounds for the Oscars, and I saw him. I was like, oh, he's in this, and then I saw the director and I was like, holy shit, the guy from that Boston high school show is a director, but yeah.
Let's see.
With Jerry Ryan and Joey McIntyre from New Kids.
And Chi McBride or whatever his name is.
Yeah, Shy McBride.
Yeah. Yeah, Jerry Ryan was the main reason why I started watching it because I was a Voyager guy.
7 of 9,
7 of 9 was pretty damn hot.
Oh, yeah.
For a Borg chick.
Cute for a Borg.
You can assimilate me, baby. Resistance is futile. Sorry.
That's all right. Speaking of Adam
of Star Trek, I got Jonathan Frakes and Leonard Nimoy on my list.
Oh, those are great. They are not on the list. We're coming up on 8:00, but I'll throw out some of the other ones here. Lawrence Fishburne, he directed one movie. Timothy Hutton, did Digging to China, which I don't know anything about.
I have two that I don't think you guys will guess.
Okay.
What's that?
Harold Ramis,
Oh,
No, I did not have him on.
Caddyshack.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
no, I know that he directed.
I know he directed.
I
What
didn't think
was
of
he
him as a
on?
TV guy.
He was on SCTV.
Oh, okay. I don't remember him on there.
That's
but
right.
I'm sure he was.
Yeah. Yeah, he was part of Second City, big time.
Yeah.
Okay, who else you got, Kenny?
Jodie Foster.
TV.
Yep.
Jodie.
Multiple TV series and movies as a child. And
Yep.
Of course, Home for the Holidays, Little Man Tate.
I got one for Kenny.
Okay.
What's your favorite Schwarzenegger film?
Running Man.
Do you know who directed that?
Yeah.
Paul Michael Glaser,
Glaser
a.k.a. Starsky from Starsky and Hutch.
Nice.
He's on my list. He also did the Cutting Edge, the hockey movie, or figure skating movie.
Yeah.
With D.B. Sweeney.
Yeah. And the other one I had was Paul Newman.
What TV did he do? I'm honestly not familiar.
He did.
He was probably on that Playhouse 54 or whatever that show was way back in the 50s.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah. I wrote it down and I can't. Yep. Great performances.
Okay.
I got a couple more.
Okay.
How about Alan Alda?
Oh, yeah. That's a great one.
Four Seasons, Sweet Liberty, a bunch of movies he directed. Here's a deep one for you. Carl Franklin, who directed One False Move and a couple other movies. He was on Good Times as the boyfriend of the oldest daughter. He was a reoccurring character on Good Times.
Wow.
Wow.
That's deep right
you
there.
You like that one?
Wow.
How about another one? Jordan Peele from Key and Peele.
Yep. That was on my list. Some other ones on the list. John Krasinski.
Yep. He was on mine.
Idris Elba.
No, he was not on mine, but that's a good one.
Yep. Regina King.
Yep. From the Boondocks. You ever watch the Boondocks?
I've heard of it, but I've never watched it.
Do yourself a favor. Look into the Boondocks. It's one of the funniest damn cartoons you will ever see in your life.
Steve Buscemi.
Okay, I know he was in Boardwalk Empire, but what did he direct?
Trees Lounge.
Oh, yeah.
And then we already mentioned Jodie Foster and Ben Affleck. So that's everybody on my list.
Elizabeth Banks.
Oh, shit. Really? What'd she direct?
Cocaine
I know.
Bear.
That's right.
And Charlie's Angels.
That's right. I totally forgot about Cocaine Bear.
The last two I had, Kiefer Sutherland.
Mm-hmm.
And Albert Brooks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I also have Billy Crystal.
Yep.
And I was thinking about this today with the Billy Crystal, okay? Because people think about TV with Billy Crystal, they immediately think of Saturday Night Live, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But no. So
Jody.
He was the first gay man.
Yep.
Okay? But I don't know, and a lot of people remember that, okay, that he was the first gay man on a national TV show, okay?
Yep.
Primetime TV show, thank you. He was also the first pregnant man in a movie years before.
Oh, yeah.
Rabbit Test.
Rabbit Test. Yep. A lot of people completely don't even know that movie exists. Yep. Directed by Joan Rivers.
Here's one for you guys, too. Christopher Guest.
He was next on my list after Billy.
Oh, Crystal. Was he? Oh, okay.
Yep.
Good one.
Absolutely.
Very good one. Yep. Awesome. Great picks. All right. It's 8:00. And guess what time it is? Rob Reiner time.
Yeah. Time to get sad.
Yeah. I wasn't planning to take it sad, but if you want to, if you want to do that,
no, we're here to celebrate his career.
Well, looking at his filmography, which is spectacular at the beginning, and then sort of goes downhill. But in terms of I don't want to say memorability, because I don't even know if that's a word. Is memorability a word?
No, but we know what you're going for.
But yeah, this first 6 movies, I mean, seriously, first 7 movies.
Yeah.
This is Spinal Tap, 84. Yep. Fantastic movie. Probably the one of his that I've seen the most, and it's probably my favorite. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's hard to pick a favorite with him because he's got so many good
His
ones.
top 3 with me they could interchange any day of the week, depending, and that's one of them for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
As a matter of fact, not the next 2 chronologically, but the next 2 that I own would be the other 2.
Yeah, the next one is The Sure Thing, which I completely forgot he directed.
Yeah, no, that's a great movie.
Yeah.
And a lot of people at the time actually thought that was his big break because Spinal Tap was not a hit.
Right.
It was a very small independent release. Whereas The Sure Thing, even though it was also from Embassy, I believe, it was a much bigger release. It was a national release.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
And it's a good movie.
Oh yeah. I remember seeing The Sure Thing way before I saw This Is Spinal Tap. I didn't see This Is Spinal Tap till it came out on video and had been out for quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was probably late 85 maybe that I saw it for the first time. And then me and my friends, we watched it over and over and over again because we were huge heavy metal kids. So we just watched it over and over because it was so friggin' hilarious. And then 1986, Stand By Me. Yep. I knew you'd have that one. I got that one too.
Yeah. Can you say perfect?
Yeah.
Because it is.
It is.
This one and the one coming up next are both perfect, in my opinion.
1987. I mean, this is an incredible run. The Princess Bride. Oh, you got the Criterion. Nice.
Yes, I do. Nice little storybook edition. As you wish. It's just
that's cool.
This one has slowly become my favorite.
Yeah.
For years, it was either Spinal Tap or Stand By Me. But as I've gotten older and became a grandfather, this is the one.
I could see that. 89, When Harry Met Sally.
Nope, don't own that one.
Favorite.
That's your favorite, Kenny?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I just rewatched it again. I like how he has the interviews with the couples that have been married for like 40 and 50 years throughout the picture. And I like those kind of movies because it feels like it's not even scripted. It just feels like something that you would just talk about. Like when they're talking in the car and he's eating the grapes, you can see that happening. Like even like if you and Lori are coming home from like Walmart or something like that, and she's like, you're eating popcorn or something and she's driving, or you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can have that. I think people have that conversation, and it just felt like I didn't feel like I was watching a movie. I felt like I was watching like a videotape of somebody's like living room, like having a real conversation with people.
Yeah. Slice of life type stuff. Yeah. I can totally get that. I watched that movie in a theater that was packed. And that's one of my favorite theatrical experiences, is watching that movie. And the funny thing is, I don't remember the particular scenes that made an impact. It was just the fact that I think the entire audience was dialed in. And the one, of course, the big orgasm scene.
Yeah.
That brought the house down. I mean, that place was roaring. And
You know what else got the funniest laugh when I seen it in the movies? When Carrie Fisher pulls out the file of facts looking for guys, single guys, at the table,
yeah,
and that got a roar because there was like a lady, like there had to be like about 8 or 10 ladies like beside me and my friend that went to see it, and she goes, do you ever do that? You know, and I'm like, no, because I'm a guy. I don't pull out a file of facts, but but it was just like so, like that's another, a thing of the '80s too, where people would have file of faxes. Now, where instead they would just grab their phone and go, oh, I think you should call, Helen or somebody up. You know what I mean? But just the way she was all ready with the file of facts, she sat it down. She goes, oh, how about Harry Burns? Like that. So I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah, that was a great experience. I remember, you know what I'm not going to diss the film by saying this, but I remember the trailers that were on that movie because of the reaction they got. It was just crazy. That was Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Yeah.
And it was a Star Trek film. I want to say it was the fourth one.
That'd be the
Voyage Home.
Final Frontier.
Final Frontier? Is
yeah,
that
the shitty Shatner one.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. It was that one. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's 89.
Yeah. Yep.
Shitty Shatner. See, I didn't bring him up like I brought up Frakes and Nimoy. They directed good movies.
Yeah. We'll also bring Nimoy and Shatner up on embarrassing records that they put out. Was Nimoy did The Hobbit? What was it? Was it the Tale of Bilbo Baggins? I think it is.
And you got fucking
Rocket Man.
Shatner doing Rocket Man, which is
picture yourself, Lucy in the Sky.
Oh yeah, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds.
Oh God. Then we move into the 90s. Again, the run continues. 1989 to 1990. Misery. Yep. Oh, you got the Shout Factory one or Scream Factory one?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Right
Nice.
there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I have the poster for that.
Yeah. No, it's again with this and Stand By Me, Rob Reiner is in very exclusive company with batting 1,000 when it comes to multiple Stephen King adaptations.
Mm-hmm.
He's right there with Darabont and Flanagan,
yep.
in my opinion.
Yep. Yeah.
Hi, Ken.
Hey, Ken. Rob Reiner probably had the greatest run of successful films from 86 to 92 with Stand By Me, Princess Bride, When Harry Met Sally, Misery, and A Few Good Men in 92.
Right there. And again, I know a lot of people, are hit and miss on this movie. I think as far as courtroom dramas go,
yeah,
this one is right up there at the top of the list. And a lot of it has to do with the script and direction, but it's mainly the performances in that movie.
Yeah.
Every performance is spectacular. Nicholson gets all the attention, because of that iconic speech.
Right.
Kiefer.
But Kiefer, Tom Cruise, everybody in that movie. Kevin Bacon, everybody is.
Kevin Pollak was great.
Yeah,
in that.
Kevin Pollak is phenomenal in that movie. Like I said, everybody's great in that movie. Shit, Noah Wyle is good in that movie, and he's only in one scene.
I forgot he was in it.
Yeah, he's on his witness stand.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, "Do you know where the chow line is?" "Yes, sir." "Can you show it on the map?" "Well, no, sir, it's not there." "Oh, so then you must not eat at all." That sort of Yeah.
Yeah, it's been so long since I've seen that movie, but I just remember it being fantastic. Again, another theatrical experience that was totally packed theater, and everybody was just riveted.
Yeah.
I really miss those days of going to a big packed theater with a lot of people.
I just miss being riveted.
What's that?
I just miss being riveted.
Yeah.
There was a couple of movies this year that did that to me. We did our recap, last time around, but by and large, there's a difference between saying, yeah, that movie was really good to saying, holy shit, man, when I got out of that movie, I couldn't breathe because it was an experience, that sort of thing.
Yep. I'm going to sound super old. They don't make them like that anymore.
Let's talk about the long walk. No. Kenny's like, fuck off.
Then 94, I didn't see this movie, North.
You know who did? Roger Ebert.
Oh.
Because it's the most famous review that he ever gave. And it simply says, I hated that movie. Period. End of story. That was it. And it's without a doubt the first bomb in his career, and it is a bad movie. It just is. It's a bad movie. And it's got a fantastic cast. And nobody's good at it. Nobody is good at it. It's just a bad movie. Now Kenny's going to say, I liked it.
No, I didn't care for it either.
Okay, good.
I'm waiting for the next movie because the next movie is my second favorite movie of his.
I just looked up North on RogerEbert.com, and he must have expanded his on the website. He must have expanded his review, but the end of it, the end of the review says North is a bad film, one of the worst movies ever made, but it is not by a bad filmmaker and must represent some sort of lapse from which Reiner will recover, possibly sooner than I will.
Yeah, no, that movie's bad.
Yeah, okay, so Kenny, next movie is?
The American President.
Yep.
Absolutely beautiful movie.
Yep.
Acting well done, written so well. And it led to The West Wing.
Yeah, Aaron Sorkin.
Yep.
They reteamed after A Few Good Men. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Look at
I don't know that one, but
that
that one is. It's a great movie. It really is.
Acting is so good in that.
I would go so far as to say that was probably his last great movie. There's a couple others coming up that I liked, but that's probably the last one that he made that I was like, wow, what a great movie.
Yeah. Yeah, there's one he did in the 2000s that
I know the one you're talking about.
But yeah, that was probably like the last good, and these IMDb ratings are like absolute shit. Misery, he gave it a 7.8. Few Good Men, 7.7. I don't agree with those ratings for them. I mean, they're high 8, early 9s. Don't you think?
Well, I think, but again, a lot of people don't. So
yeah,
no. And the IMDb, you know how many people are on there?
Oh,
people that haven't even seen the movie and are like, "Oh, this movie's a piece of shit."
They go on those
troll hunts.
They try to bomb a movie's reviews just because they don't like the politics of whoever directed it or whoever's in it or what the story is.
I kind of forget about that kind of.
I tend to look more at the Rotten Tomato critical rating.
Yeah,
as far as that goes.
Yep. All right. 1996, The Ghosts of Mississippi.
Good movie.
Yeah, it is a good movie. I haven't seen it in years, but I do remember I liked it at the time.
I remember seeing it, but I don't remember much about it, unfortunately, which is a recurring theme with me, so I apologize. And then 1999, The Story of Us, which rings a bell, but I can't remember who was in that.
It's bad.
Michelle Pfeiffer and
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
The couple that fight for an hour and a half.
Okay.
Why should we stay together? I agree.
The tagline of that movie is, "Can a marriage survive 15 years of marriage?"
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll pass on that one.
Yeah, no, like I said, I mean, he's like Ron Howard. He started off out the gate, although Ron Howard's was a little more, longer.
Right.
But as his career went on, for whatever reason, I don't know if it was because he wasn't getting the same offers or maybe I think with Rob Reiner a lot, as we go on, we'll see that I think his politics changed,
Mhm.
and he became more political.
Yep.
And I think a lot of that had to do with his output. Not all of it, but a lot of it from that point on. And hey, I respect him for that.
Yep.
You know, so whatever. He could have easily have kept on making movies like, you know, Princess Bride or A Few Good Men for the rest of his career, and he didn't do that.
Yep.
Yet there also, guys, remember about this time he was raising kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, so
which I was going to mention when we were talking about When Harry Met Sally. Originally, that had a different ending.
Mhm.
They were not going to end up together.
Mhm.
But then he met Michelle, who became his wife, who unfortunately was killed with him while they were filming that movie because she was a still photographer on the set. And fell in love with her and was so happy that he changed the ending of that movie. So that's, you know, like I said, that's life imitating art right there. You know, it's great. Two people that work together that were friends and suddenly they're together, you know, so.
Yeah. I'm just confused because one movie is showing up in his filmography from on IMDb that is not showing up on ChatGPT. So I'm making sure we're not missing anything else. Okay. Between The Story of Us and Ghosts of Mississippi, he did a TV movie called I Am Your Child.
Okay.
So we'll skip that one.
Yeah.
2003, he did Alex and Emma, which I did not see.
I didn't know he directed that.
Yep. Kate Hudson, Luke Wilson.
Yeah, I never watched it, but I didn't know he directed that.
Kenny, did you see that one?
Yeah. I raised my hand when you said, yeah. I enjoyed it. But I think I've seen every damn romantic comedy.
Right.
So I'm your rom-com guy.
That's all right. That's why we lean on you for that stuff.
That's right. Absolutely.
It's a debt-ridden writer hires a stenographer to help complete his romance novel in 30 days. As she shares her views on his story, life begins to mirror the pages of the manuscript. Yep, that sounds like a Lifetime movie to me. Rumor has it from 2005. And Kenny's seen it.
Yeah, Kenny's. There's your moment to shine for the rest of the show, buddy.
Yeah,
I
only know that one because of the cover. Because Jennifer Aniston looks hot on the cover, but I never saw the movie.
Yeah, because that's the one where remember in the Star and the National Enquirer they had Costner and Jennifer Aniston hooked up together because they were playing boyfriend and girlfriend on that. See, this one was Costner plays her father in that, like long lost dad, and he was going to hook up with her at like a club or something. Like that just before, and Shirley MacLaine goes, "Don't you know that's your father?" And, yeah. So
yeah, I think I just puked in my throat a little.
But Mark Ruffalo's in that one too. So
yeah. Sarah Huttinger is a woman who learns that her family was the inspiration for the book and film The Graduate, and that she might just be the offspring of the well-documented event.
Nice.
Okay.
It's on Tubi, folks, if you want to watch it. Yeah,
okay.
It is a fun movie.
Richard Jenkins is in it. I always like him. Mina Suvari is in it too. All right. We've both seen this one, Jim. The Bucket List.
Yeah. Go ahead, Kenny.
I liked it.
I did not.
Yeah, I didn't. That was up until last week. That was the most recent movie of his that I've seen.
Yeah. Again, that was a huge hit.
Yeah.
That was probably his biggest hit. It might be, or up there.
Yeah.
That one was 100 million maker domestically. I know that. So I would think that one or A Few Good Men were probably his two biggest. But I understand why so many people enjoyed it. I appreciate the effort behind it, and I think the performances are good. It's another one of those movies that just didn't work for me.
Yeah, the manipulative type.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which I know Kenny's a sucker for that sort of thing. And again, I don't mean that as an insult. That means you got a big heart, whereas I don't. I'm a cynical bastard. So. I wish I was more like you. I really do. When it comes to stuff like that.
It made worldwide, the bucket list made 174 million.
Yeah.
A Few Good Men made 236 million.
Okay.
But it's his second biggest film.
Yeah, I knew it'd be one of those two.
Yeah. When Harry Met Sally was... Oh, no.
That was a big hit, too. That was over 100 million as well.
Believe it or not, When Harry Met Sally did not crack 100 million.
It didn't?
Nope. 93 million worldwide.
Wow. That was a big rental. That was a huge rental.
It was a big hit theatrically, but then again, 89 was stacked. That was the year of Batman.
Yep.
And Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, and Lethal Weapon 2, and Indiana Jones, and so.
And Star Trek 5.
Shit. God, was that movie bad?
That was terrible.
Oh, it's so fucking bad.
Believe it or not, rumor has it made more money than Stand By Me.
Yeah, Stand By Me was a sleeper when it was released. That's what they used to call that. It was not a sleeper hit. It was just a sleeper. But same thing with Princess Bride. It was not a huge hit.
Nope.
But it was one of those movies that when people actually got in the theater and saw it, they were like, "Oh my God, this movie's incredible!" That sort of thing.
Yeah, it had legs on home video, big time.
Yep.
Princess Bride only made 31 million.
Yeah. Yeah, he was more of a critical darling at the beginning of his career.
Yeah.
But then those movies aged like fine wine, and like I said, now they're all considered classics. That early stretch. Maybe not The Sure Thing, but everything else in that early run.
Yeah. Sure Thing made 18 million, but that's the lowest until North. Well, This Is Spinal Tap was the lowest, but of that run. But then North barely made more money than This Is Spinal Tap.
Yeah. Yeah. North was his first outright bomb. I know that.
Yeah.
Because that movie had a budget behind it.
And then he rebounded with American President, which was 107 million.
Mm-hmm.
And then Goes to Mississippi, 13 million. Story of Us, 27 million. Alex and Emma, 15 million. And then Rumor Has It, 88 million. And then The Bucket List, 174 million.
And then off the cliff again.
And then off the cliff in 2010 with Flipped.
Yeah, which I never heard of.
Yeah, let's see who was in that.
That's a beautiful movie.
Is it?
Yep. That's the one I told you I love that movie.
Oh, yeah, I remember you mentioning that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
The cast is interesting. The leading cast is Madeline Carroll and Callan.
They're the two little kids.
McAfee, I guess is how you pronounce that.
Two little kids.
Yeah, but it's also got Rebecca Dean Mornay, Anthony Edwards, John Mahoney, Penelope Ann Miller, Aidan Quinn. Nobody else that I recognize the name.
Yeah, Rebecca De Mornay and Anthony and Gilbert play
Gilbert.
the boys. The boy, and they live literally across the street.
Okay.
And nobody plays with the little boy or talks to him or anything like that, except for the little girl who started playing with him on the playground.
Okay.
And then they develop a relationship, and her parents work, like Aidan Quinn works like 2 jobs and stuff like that. So she goes over one day, and John Mahoney is out like tending to his garden and stuff. That's something that he liked to do and stuff like that. And she goes and just starts hanging with him because there's nobody in her house, because there's it's a really beautiful movie. I highly recommend it.
Never heard of it.
Oh, you can see how it was promoted from the
Yeah,
director.
the promotion, the promotions. I mean that's the tree that they that the grandfather like tends to all the time.
Hmm,
But you wouldn't get it from that. It's a real
right.
coming of age movie in the 60s. It's
Okay.
really well done. I
Yeah,
highly
check into it.
recommend.
Yeah, I'll check into it. It doesn't sound bad at all.
Yeah, because I bought a copy on Goodwill,
Okay.
and
Yeah, it's got a decent cast.
Yeah, it's got a very good cast.
I'm telling you guys, it'll surprise you. It's really good.
Cool.
It'll sneak up on you.
All right.
It won Best Performance in a Feature Film by Supporting Young Actor by Ryan Kitzner.
Oh,
And
it's driven by the two kids. The two
Yeah,
kids
but
are really good in it.
these kids aren't the same kids that star in the movie, which is weird. They're like supporting players. That's very bizarre. Okay.
Winners of the coveted Screaming Monkey Award.
Very interesting. Okay. All right. Then we go to The Magic of Belle Isle, which I have never seen.
Nope.
Nope.
What's that one about?
I would say magic happens on Belle Island. I think.
Well, they opened a strip club.
Oh, I've seen the poster for this. It's got Morgan Freeman in it, and Virginia Madsen, and Madeline Carroll from Flipped.
Oh, wow.
Monty
Thompson?
Wildhorn. I'm sorry?
Kenan Thompson's in it too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He played Henry. I didn't scroll down that far. C.J. Wilson. It says Marty Wildhorn, an alcoholic novelist of westerns, has lost his drive. His nephew pushes him to summer in quiet Belle Isle. He begrudgingly befriends a newly single mom and her 3 girls who help him and find the inspiration to write again. That sounds right up my alley.
Virginia Madsen could inspire me to write or just about anything else.
Yeah. Yep.
Yams.
I'm totally with you on that. Yeah. All right. Next up is And So It Goes.
Another one I've never seen.
That's got Michael Douglas and Diane Keaton.
Mm-hmm.
Romantic comedy. Have you seen that one? Oh, of course you. Is it any good?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Okay. Plot on that one is a self-absorbed realtor enlists the help of his neighbor when he's suddenly left in charge of the granddaughter he never knew existed until his estranged son drops her off at his home.
Okay.
And the top of the poster says, from the director of The Bucket List and When Harry Met Sally. Then LBJ, which I've heard of, and I believe if it's the one I'm thinking of, it's the one with Woody Harrelson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it, but I've heard it's really good. It is on Pluto TV if you want to watch it.
Yeah, I saw the LBJ
It's got
movie
Richard Jenkins in it too, Sean.
Bryan Cranston. But not that one.
Say that again, Jim?
I said I saw the LBJ movie with Bryan Cranston.
Oh,
but not this one.
Okay, I got you.
I forget what that one was called, but
yeah, this has Woody Harrelson, Richard Jenkins, Jennifer Jason Leigh, Jeffrey Donovan, Bill Pullman.
Shit, another one. Good cast.
Yeah, C. Thomas Howell. That's about it as far as people I know. But yeah, I might have to check that one out on Pluto TV.
Yeah.
All right, this one I own, but I haven't watched yet. It's Shock and Awe from 2017, which
it's about the Middle East or whatever, isn't it?
Yeah, it's about the weapons of mass destruction cover-up.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one either.
Woody Harrelson's in that one. James Marsden. Rob Reiner's actually in it as well. Tommy Lee Jones, Jessica Biel, Mila Jovovich, Richard Schiff.
It's on Tubi too.
And yes, it is. and Amazon Prime.
Nice.
I have it on Blu-ray. I got it for $1.
Oh, nice. That's even better.
Yeah, that was a Dollar Tree movie. Skipped over one called Being Charlie, which
That was the one with the son.
That's the
yeah.
That's why I thought you skipped over. That's why I wasn't going to say anything.
No, it's not on my Chat GPT list, but it is on the IMDb list. But yeah,
that's the one.
yep.
Never
Would-be
saw it.
governor's addicted son goes down the long, rough road of rehab, fighting against recovery every inch of the way. Well, we'll move on from that. Shocking. And then 2023, Albert Brooks Defending My Life, which I want to see because I love Albert Brooks. Is it good?
I watched
It's
that.
very good.
It is very good.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
They could have just had the am I right, Jim? They could have just talked in the first like they do in the first 15 minutes at the coffee table.
Yeah.
I would have watched that.
Just the two of them sitting there bullshit.
Yeah.
You could tell that they've been friends their entire lives. I mean, it's just, two guys, that loved each other. You could tell.
I'm looking at the trailer here. I can see who they got to talk on, or just talk to be in it, to interview. That's like a who's who of everybody.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it's really good.
I liked where Rob at the table, he goes, "My father loved you more than he did me."
Yep. He never thought I was funny. He thought you were funny.
That's funny. That's on HBO Max. That was actually a Max original.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll have to check that one out too.
Yeah.
And then the last one that I saw was this year's Spinal Tap 2, The End Continues, which I loved.
Me too.
Yeah.
It made my top 20 for the year. And like I said at the time, I don't think it's as funny as the first, but it's like sitting in a room with some old friends that you haven't seen in years.
Yep.
And it's a good time. It made me smile more than laugh, and there's some really funny jokes in the movie, but there's some great cameos in the movie. When they're auditioning the drummers, I thought that was great. But the one little blink and you'll miss it cameo of Garth Brooks and Trisha Yearwood singing Big Bottom.
Yes.
I thought was fucking hilarious.
That was fantastic. Yeah. And he's got a movie coming out this year, which is also Spinal Tap related. It's Spinal Tap at Stonehenge, the final finale.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a concert film.
Yeah.
But as of right now, it's been like postponed indefinitely.
I could imagine
it may or may not come out. So.
Yeah. It says, in light of Reiner's death, plans to release the film are on hold for now. Sources said until the best path forward is decided with those closest to Rob and his family. So
right.
So
I'd be interested to see it.
Yeah, I would too. Absolutely. And by the look of it, it's got some interesting performers other than Spinal Tap. Josh Groban, Eric Clapton,
nice,
and Shania Twain.
Nice.
Ooh.
So.
Yeah, that was the other thing I forgot about. The Paul McCartney deal.
Yeah.
Where he's like, I don't think that part works. Well, I don't think you know how to write a song. That shit was funny.
Yeah. I didn't think, when I first saw the trailer, when I first heard they were going to make one, I was like, oh, geez. And then when I saw the trailer, I was so disappointed by what they showed that I'm like, oh, this is going to suck. This is going to be really bad. And then I watched it and I was like, this is so much better than I was led to believe that it was going to be. But I don't think they could really preview it that way because it's hard to put the warmth of that movie into a trailer.
Yep. I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you because same thing. When I heard that they were making a sequel, I was like, why?
Right.
And then I saw that trailer and I got to admit, there was the one part in the trailer where he was like, wouldn't it be good if one of you died?
Yes.
During the, that was the one joke that I thought was really funny, but the rest of it, I was like, okay, this is like a cash grab because I knew that they got screwed out of money from the original movie. So like you, I don't even know if it got released here. I mean,
did.
theatrically, if it did, it was like in one theater and it was gone because
it was in and out in a week.
It came out the same day as Long Walk. I remember that, but I don't remember it playing in the multiplex next to it. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I saw it on the site that shall not be named, and I think I messaged you guys immediately and was like, you know what, this movie's pretty good. You know, so
yeah. I bought it the day it was released on Blu-ray. I ended up watching it on HBO Max last week. I was just flipping through and I said, oh, it's on here. I'll just watch it now, and just sat and watched it on a Saturday morning or Sunday morning. And it's the perfect movie to wake up to.
Yeah.
It was just the quiet of the day. And like you said, it was like revisiting old friends. And it was, I mean, the year is very young, but it was one of my favorite movie experiences of 2026.
Nice.
13 days in. But yeah, I really.
Did you see it, Kenny?
No.
Did you see the first one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Did you like the first one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I did. Yeah, I seen that was a cable staple.
Yeah.
You know, that's because that's the first time. Well, I seen Fran on Dr. Detroit, and then I was like, she's in this one too. Fran Drescher.
Yeah, and they bring her back.
Yeah.
Oh, she's in this one too?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Back as the character, because that's what's cool about it, is they actually do bring back some of the characters from the first movie to do like follow-ups. And yeah, it's pretty funny. You know, some of the people that they bring back, it's like, holy shit, you know. So yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I will watch that. I did watch the first 10 minutes of it, where Christopher Guest is working in a cheese shop with a groupie.
Guitars for cheese.
You know, we just turn in guitars for cheese.
I like how he's just doing it by weight.
Yeah. It's similar. So I did watch the first 50, and then I got like a phone call, like my uncle called me or something like that. I got like sidetracked, but I was interested to see if Fran was in it, because you know I like Fran Drescher.
Yeah.
So
yeah, she's in it.
Cool.
Not long, but she's in it.
Yeah, she just, you know, it's a little
pop in.
callback.
That's good.
Yeah. I had Paul Schaefer too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Kick my ass. Kick this ass right here.
Yeah, I liked the girl that they brought in to be the daughter of the original road manager.
Yeah,
I thought she was good.
Yeah, I liked her more than the other guy. You know, because it's like the two. Because again, that guy, that scene that they show in the trailer is probably his best spot in the entire movie, and the rest of it was just like, okay, this guy's annoying. You know.
Yeah. I was just gonna say he was the most annoying thing about the movie, and he didn't ruin it by any stretch of the imagination, but he was just the one thing I would take out if I would take anything out of it.
Right.
I really thought I was gonna hate the Elton John cameo, because I'm like, oh geez, they got Paul McCartney and Elton John, really? But I loved Elton John's cameo.
It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. Fuck you, Spinal Tap.
Oh, that was a good movie. So, I mean, not that he needed to redeem himself or anything, but I think he went out on a high note with that movie.
Yeah, again, that could have gone spectacularly wrong, you know, because again, when I heard about it, I was like, oh my God, this is not going to be good. And pleasantly surprised. Surprised.
Yeah, I have to say I was as well. Hello. I'm getting
visited. Your dog wants to get in on the action.
Yeah, you can sort of see her. She's been visiting me constantly all night. So again, if you see me doing this, it's because I'm petting a dog or some other animal.
He's got somebody in a bag like Audition. Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah, that's not happening. All right, guys. Is there anything else you guys wanted to say about Rob Reiner before we do movie recommendations?
Also, I thought it was a cool tip of the cap on last night on the Golden Globes. Nikki Glaser came out and wore a Spinal Tap 2 hat.
Oh, did she?
Yeah,
I didn't see it.
And remember,
she said this one goes to 11.
Oh, that's
like
cool.
a little tribute to him.
That's cool.
Speaking of the hat, I didn't find this out until recently. Mark Knopfler from Dire Straits did the music from Princess Bride.
Yeah.
His condition for doing it was that he wanted some sort of callback to Spinal Tap. So the hat is in the bedroom of the kid, hanging above his bed the whole time that Peter Falk's talking to him. And I've seen that movie 1,000 times and never noticed that until I read that little blurb. And then I went back and threw it on, and bigger than shit, it's right there.
Wow.
And it's like, wow, I never saw that before. Yep. It's
never
check
noticed
it out.
That's cool.
Yep.
That is a cool piece of trivia.
And then also, it was my recommendation last week, or the last show rather, but when he showed up in movies as an actor, he was always welcome. Like The Wolf of Wall Street was the one that I recommended because he's just brilliant in that movie. Yeah. But also the other one, we were talking about Ron Howard earlier, when he showed up in Ed TV as the executive of the TV chairman or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's refusing to let them take Matthew McConaughey off the air, and they've got people following everybody now and this and that. And Ellen DeGeneres calls in a tip, and it turns out that an executive has a penis pump. And the look on Rob Reiner's face is so good. So if you get a chance, check out that part, if not the entire movie of NTV. It's very funny. I've
got to rewatch that because it's been forever since I've seen that. I haven't seen that since it came out.
McConaughey even does an imitation where he's like, it's funny as hell, man.
And another thing, he's behind Seinfeld too.
Yeah. Seinfeld would not have existed without Rob Reiner.
Yep. Wow.
Yeah. Originally, that was released as a pilot called The Seinfeld Chronicles, and it did not do well. So they reshot the pilot, and because they even made reference to that in another episode of Seinfeld years later. But they redid it with a different cast, and he finagled a 6-episode commitment out of NBC originally. And then they had a regime change, and he was able to finagle another 6 episodes, and that's how it started.
Wow. You know who the original Mr. Costanza was, don't you?
I do, but I don't recall at the moment.
Jack Carter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, Jeremy Piven was originally supposed to be George, I think.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It's like I can't imagine anybody other than Jason Alexander at this point, right. But again, originally
Larry said he wasn't too. Larry David said about Jeremy Piven. First of all, he's too good looking, and second of all, he's not neurotic enough.
That's funny. All right. Yeah, and we didn't even mention All in the Family, which.
Oh yeah, that's just a no-brainer. I mean,
that's just a given.
Speaking of All in the Family, here's my chance to get canceled, but I can't help it. Ever since you sent that little clip of In the Heat of the Night with Carol O'Connor, I've had that in my head for like a week. She was retarded.
She's retarded.
But that's an example of how TV was so different than, now.
I know, but like I said, I was not expecting to see that. And ever since then, it's like been an earworm in my brain where all I hear is Archie Bunker going, she was retarded. I'm sorry, I digress. Go ahead.
No, but it's like to take for instance tonight. They're pulling an episode of Law and Order SUV because Timothy Busfield had something to do with it.
Yeah.
And you don't, and it's funny. It's you don't know if it's like are they going to pull like Little House on the Prairie now because Half Pint was married to him?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
I get you.
It's crazy.
Yeah. People are people, and people who do things, and they have a history, and you can't take everything off.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I don't even know what Timothy Busfield did, so
I don't even know either.
He was accused of touching a couple of kids inappropriately on a movie set a couple of years back.
Oh, okay.
And, he says he was just tickling and playing around with these kids, and it was all a bunch of bullshit. But either way, they got to take it seriously and check it out. So,
yeah,
whatever.
I hadn't heard. I heard about the fact that they pulled the episode, but I hadn't heard what he was accused
of.
of.
I mean, it's not like, the Jeffrey Jones thing or some of these other people. So,
yeah.
We'll see what happens when it happens,
All right. Movie recommendation time?
Yeah.
All right.
What you got, Kenneth?
All right. Mine is a cult classic, I would say, for especially our generation, from 1989, Loverboy on Tubi with Patrick Dempsey.
Yeah.
And Kirstie
Alley, Kate Jackson, and who's the other? Barbara Carrera?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
El Caliente.
That's so funny, that movie. I remember we went to the movies to see that, and it was like packed with our age kids at that time, and the whole theater was like laughing, and even our pizza shop spun off, and that week if you ordered extra anchovies, you got like $2 off your pizza or something like that. It was something funny like that. But yeah, Loverboy, highly recommend that movie.
Yeah, I haven't seen that movie in years.
So funny.
Carrie Fisher.
Yeah.
Carrie. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
You never seen this one?
I don't think so.
Oh, you and Lori would love watching this.
She's probably seen it.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Yeah, it's. I always get that one mixed up with Can't Buy Me Love.
Yeah. No, Loverboy is more of a sex comedy. Can't Buy Me Love is more of a wholesome teen rom-com.
Yeah, I've seen that one a gajillion times, but yeah, I'll have to check that out.
Shit, that movie even got remade. Love Don't Cost a Thing.
Yeah.
With Nick Cannon and what's her face? Gabrielle Union, was it? I don't know.
Oh, okay.
That played at the shitty theater that I was working at. I remember everybody going, this movie's awesome, yo. And I'm like, no, man, watch Can't Buy Me Love with a bunch of white kids.
Texas has some kind of cool recommendations. I've never even heard of this one before.
Bad Tidings.
Bad Tidings?
With Lee Mack. It's a British Christmas movie.
Never heard of that one. But if it's coming from Texas, I will write that down immediately.
I'm doing that myself.
Here, it's a Sky original. So
it's on Hulu, Sean.
Is it?
Yeah.
I didn't see that at the beginning, but let me see. Yeah, that's not sure. Oh, yeah, there it is. Hulu. Yeah, I'll have to check that out.
Thanks, Texas.
Thank you, Texas.
Oh, I think my mom's movie just ended. I just heard the TriStar logo coming from across the house, so I could picture the winged horse,
All right. What do you got, Jim?
Okay, well, sticking with the topic of this evening, I decided to go to the great white north of Second City TV and bring the only directorial effort from one Rick Moranis and co-directed from Dave Thomas. I'm talking about Strange Brew from 1983 with Dave Thomas, Rick Moranis, Paul Dooley, and the wonderful Max von Sydow as Brewmeister Smith. Fucking love this movie. It is so stupid. I absolutely adore this movie, and that is my recommendation of the week.
Good one.
Can't believe it was 83 that came out.
Yes, sir. Same year as Spinal Tap. Or actually, a year before Spinal Tap.
Year before Spinal Tap, yeah. I remember watching it on VHS in the house that we moved into, and you're right. That was a hell of a long time ago. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I did not stick with the topic tonight. I went totally totally rando, but you'll like this, Kenny, because I watched it on Tubi. I watched it on Tubi, and then I bought it on Blu-ray. So I haven't watched the Blu-ray yet, but I've seen the movie. It's called Pitfall from 1948.
Ooh.
The way your hand was holding it looked like it said shit face.
Shit face. Yeah.
Sorry.
No, that's. I can see that in the camera now. I can see what. That would make a better recommendation, I think.
Sorry.
My movie for today is Shit Face.
Shit face.
That's
It's
funny.
better than Cell.
Well, no, it's not Shit Face. It's Pitfall. It's actually a really good old noir movie.
How'd you come across that, Sean?
Honestly, I don't know. I was searching through stuff on Tubi, and I saw Pitfall with Raymond Burr because he's in it. And I went, what the hell is this? So I just clicked on it. I started watching the first 5 minutes, and it hooked me because the script is what really got me. It's really funny and witty. This guy hates his job at an insurance company, and he's really bored with his wife and his kid. And he gives his kid $5 in the morning. He's like, don't spend it all on women. And I was like, this is 1948. That's kind of bizarre. That it just the way the script was, and I just thought this is kind of interesting. So I watched it for like 10 minutes, and then I realized I didn't have time to watch the whole thing. So I stopped it, came back to it, watched it from the beginning, and then absolutely loved it. And I found the Blu-ray. It's from Kino Lorber. It's actually out of print. And I saw it going on eBay. It's going for like $100.
Holy cow!
Wow.
But I found some schmuck who had it for $20.
Nice.
Wow.
So
Great job.
I got it. But yeah, it's really funny. But it's good too. If you like noir movies, and I do.
I do too. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a big like expert on them or anything, and I know some of the big ones, but I like the tone of it. And it's got Dick Powell, Elizabeth Scott, Raymond Burr, who's playing a villain, and he's probably, I guess he was known for playing villains a lot before he became Perry Mason. He is an asshole in this, and he's great. And Jane Wyatt from Lost Horizon is what she's credited on here, but I think she was on a TV series that skips my mind. Somebody
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
Too.
Falcon Crest.
Yeah, she was on Falcon Crest.
Falcon Crest. You're right.
Yeah.
I almost said Matt's Landing, but that was the other one.
Yep. Different network.
Joan Van Ark.
Joan
Michelle
Van
Lee.
Ark. There you go. Thank you.
But anyway, if you're interested, it's directed by Andre Detoth, and the trailer will be up along with the trailers for Strange Brew and Loverboy on the Talking Movies 2024 YouTube channel tonight. So
wonder if Mike has ever seen that one, being the noir guy that he is.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's you can go down. Like I watched a lot of noir movies last week, and Tubi has not a sponsor yet, but they have a lot of good stuff. Because I was talking to Ollie yesterday, Jim. He said that he VPNs Tubi America, so he can watch some of the movies. He said because they don't have that over there.
Right.
Yeah. They talking about Tubi. I just read. I think maybe I shared the article in the Instagram chat room, but Tubi is, if it hasn't, it's approaching profitability, which means
good.
It's doing well.
Maybe they can afford to give you some money to be a sponsor, Kenny.
Maybe.
Maybe it's just not in the budget, sir.
It's you know what? It's crazy because it's like I have like HBO Max, Paramount. I have like I watch Tubi so much more than I watch the other ones because they have more interesting movies. I mean, Netflix, the only thing I watch is my wrestling on Netflix.
Yeah.
And it's just like the other ones, I just don't. and like you have like Landman for Paramount Plus and Tulsa King, but yeah,
Nice.
Yeah.
that's great. I find Tubi so it has so much depth to what you can watch on there.
Mhm. They have some of the, if not the biggest horror collection this side of Shudder going, and it's all like the old VHS type stuff
Yeah.
that you
They
won't
might
find
they
anywhere
might
else.
have surpassed Shudder with that because Shudder like takes out a lot of stuff.
Yeah, they do.
Tubi doesn't seem like it, like it does like every I think what is it, every 3 months or something. They
Something like
bring
that.
out like new stuff, but yeah, you can find like at Halloween time and stuff. There was
Oh,
a ton of spooky stuff in there.
yeah. Yeah, I like I said, I was very surprised that I caught Pitfall on Tubi. But it grabbed me and I sat down and watched it, and it got me to buy the Blu-ray. So
Nice.
it goes to Tubi.
Yeah, they have a lot of because I just watched one with Robert Mitchum,
Mhm.
and there's a ton of Robert Mitchum movies on there that I've
Oh,
never
okay.
even heard of.
He was in a lot of movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I wasn't familiar, Scrooged, and then it's like, oh, okay. Like I had
Yeah, go back.
no, but I'm just saying I never heard like I've seen the face before, like on like movie boxes and stuff, but I never, got to sit down and watch them. And it's like, yeah, man, he commanded the screen, that's for sure. When he was
Night
on
of the
there.
Hunter. If you've never seen that, put
What's
that one
that?
on your.
Oh, Night of the Hunter with the love and hate.
Yes.
Yeah, I did see that one.
Yeah,
Yeah, because you
he's
guys were all
phenomenal
over
in
talking
that.
about that.
And
Yeah, he
Cape
was a
Fear,
real
the
bad
original
dude.
Cape Fear, he's really good in too.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't totally ignorant to him, like, because I had seen, like, especially like working at Movies Unlimited, where they did like a lot of the, like the old actor, old age Hollywood
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But I just didn't know, like, I know he did a couple submarine movies or like war movies like that. I couldn't tell you off my head what they were, but I remember seeing that. That's the thing that I miss about video stores, where you could go in and you could just tell by the box. Like when I brought up Brazil, I just remembered the face, on Brazil. So I think that's what's missing today, because even if you go on to Netflix or anything like else like that, they changed the screenshots.
Oh yeah,
on there. So they're not even a real movie screenshots either.
And it's the same 50 fucking movies over and over and over that they put on the list. And then you go down to the next category and the same goddamn movies are on that list too. And it's like,
yeah,
dude, you've got 5,000 movies in your library. How come why do I have to search by title to actually find them?
Yeah, that's the thing
that pisses me off.
That's
Whereas
why
in a video store, like you said, you could walk around and look at everything on the shelf and go, okay, I want to see this,
Yeah.
It was a level playing field for everybody, because all you had to do was just look.
Yeah, because I mean, I constantly get feeds in my phone where they're like, such and such number is the biggest thing trending on Netflix. Well, yeah, because you turn on Netflix and it's the first fucking thing that they show. Number one this week, show it, I mean, it's like, it never fails to amaze me. Not to mention that this thing listens to me constantly.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. That's Swamp Water that Mr. Dan that Mike recommended. It's from 1941. It's a Western.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I have it to watch. I didn't get a chance to watch it today, but I did have it on my Tubi list.
Awesome.
And there's also like a ton of, like, you just put in film noir on YouTube TV, like on YouTube, like there's so many movies on there you can lose yourself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey Texas, not to interrupt, but hey Texas, if you're still in the chat, why don't you plug in your channel information for your show tonight?
Yeah,
because our good friend Texas, returning guest Texas all the time, is doing a rando bando live chat on his channel, I believe, tonight in about an hour's time, if I'm not mistaken. So
with Juno,
Junexus is back.
Yes.
So we like to support our fellow friends on the channels. So by all means, when you're done here tonight, people, go over to Juno's or Texas's channel and spend some time with them.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And don't forget Mr. Dan's channel. Monday he does karate and martial arts Mondays, and then Friday he does pickups too. So don't forget Mr. Dan and our buddy Mike.
Yep.
And Larry, who was in
Larry.
Larry, who was in the chat earlier, was kind enough to invite me to be on his channel next week on his show, Conversations With. So go on Larry's channel at the Horcat Dad or my channel at Jim's Movie Channel, and you can get more information about that show as it gets closer to the time that it'll be on. But wanted to take this opportunity to say thank you, Larry, for the invite.
Yeah, and thanks for everybody that's been out there supporting us, plugging us. So we just want to return the favor. So
absolutely. Yeah,
really appreciate it. It's one big happy thing.
Tell them what we got coming up in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Never gets old. Yes, it does.
On January 27th, right here, we are doing finally the films of John Candy. Kenny will speak.
Yeah.
I will be going. No.
And we have a special guest, Lori, will be back.
Yay.
So yeah, so she'll be back. She's a big John Candy fan. I know, Kenny, you're a huge John Candy fan. I don't think anybody isn't a John Candy fan, but
how could you not be a John Candy fan?
Right. But looking forward to that one. It's already the link's already up on the channel. I'm trying to get as many people to see that one as possible, so I already have the link ready to go.
We'll be plugging that tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah.
The artwork's already ready, so get ready to see.
We'll be whoring that for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Dan says he's reviewing Emperor of the North tomorrow. So
cool. Nice. So everybody get over to Dan's channel.
Yep. All right, guys. Good show tonight. Thank everybody who was in the chat. And we'll be back in 2 weeks for the films of John Candy with Lori.
I won't do it again.
It's almost like an omen.
Dominos Christos. Roy, that one is all Sean's fault. So you can go on his Instagram and bitch at him.
All right, guys. We will see everybody in 2 weeks. And thanks for watching. And as always, you can check the replay on YouTube and the audio, Spotify, Podbean, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube Music. So if you're watching there or listening there, thank you very much.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much.